Barako with a 7-point lead and possession to begin quarter number 4. Joseph Yo in the lane, flips it up. Mintis ang tira na yon. Quarter scoring natin, nakita natin. Look at the way it's turned around. Barako first and then GlobalPort and then Barako.
Again, defense has to be consistent for both teams. Going into this fourth quarter, you're kind of curious as to who's going to win the scoring battle.
Barako allowing GlobalPort to score 30 in that third quarter. If you're the coach, you might be upset. But the other team allowed you to score 42.
That's true.
Mintis sa loob, habulan sa bola. Joseph Yo, nakita maraming kakampi para kay Willie Wilson. Balik kay Joseph Yo! The two former Green Archers hooking up.
Again, defense and then the transition play by Baraco Bull.
Terence Romeo. Labas kay Ron J. Buenafe. Instant offense. That's a 3 brought to us by PLDT Home Evolution. Turns your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
It's just going back and forth. 3-point shots by both teams.
And that's the way, if you want to get back into a ball game, it's a GlobalPort. Where they were down by 9, they have that personnel who can knock down 3-pointers and come back quickly.
Both squads have the personnel to knock down 3-point shots. And, as much as we think sometimes that the game's going to get away from one of these teams, all of a sudden, both teams are back into it.
Joseph Yo was expecting a whistle, walang dumating. Buenafe tumatakbo. Nice fake. Lumeyap it. Rebound ni Wilson. Up ahead to Carlo Laftimosa. We go to Joseph Yo. Labas sa trailing R.R. Garcia. Jacks it up from 3. Masyadong malakas. Rebound taken by Pringle. Back and forth as you said. Pringle. Pumasok ba? Counted yan. Chance for a 3-point play.
I mean, when you got the ability to take it coast to coast like that, and of course the size and the strength, just sheer determination, powering the ball, willing the ball into the basket, then getting the and one.
There was a Mafter Guapo move from Stanley Pringle, brought to us by Mafter Face Scrub, sikreto ng mga guapo.
And we're talking about the rest of Liam McMorrow. Well, Justin Chua came in for a couple of minutes, and all of a sudden, McMorrow was back into the game, got some breather on the bench, now he's back.
Yeah, put in some fluids. Now ready to go for the next 10:31 which remain in this fourth quarter. Let's turn you over first to Erica Padilla.
Barako has been feeling the pressure, was reminded how every possession is very important to keep ahead. And to maintain this, they should do better sa rebounding and at the same time, make sure that they have their man in front of them. Guards of Global in situations like this can cause harm that they cannot lose their eyes sa binabantayan para siguradong walang malulusutan. Para naman sa GlobalPort, stay aggressive is the resounding reminder. Special note on Jared Famous is to attack the basket. No hesitations as this has been giving positive results para sa Batang Pier. Balik sa inyo.
If on cue, Erica says attack the basket. 2 points para kay Jared.
Exactly what happened. It's just as Erica said.
Well, the lead has been cut down to just 1. It was a 9-point lead just a while ago. 8-0 bluff para sa GlobalPort. All of a sudden, knocking at the door. So what's Barako gonna do? Miss another jumper. Ito si Willie Wilson naman nagmintis. Sa pagkakataon, makuha na naman ng GlobalPort ang kalamangan dito. Pringle. What about the 3? Decided to bring it closer. Kick kay Buenafe. Nice fake. Release. Pasok na naman. Dalawa na yan para kay Ron J. Dito sa fourth quarter. Hatid sa atin yan ng PLDT Home Evolution. Turn your ordinary TV into an internet TV.
Great patience by Ron J. Buenafe. With an up fake, then resets, knocks down the 3-point shot, but then it's the guard penetration. Stanley Pringle doing a good job.
Lastimosa answers with a 3 of his own. Back and forth ang bakbakan dito like a boxing match.
It won't stop.
Lead changes once again. 9 minutes remain. Billy Mamaril, sumabit. Missed dribble para sa kanya. And in the backcourt, that's a traveling violation dito kay Carlo Laftimosa. So nawala pa sa kanilang bola, balik sa GlobalPort.
One of the things that Baraco Bulls has been struggling with the last 5 minutes is getting the ball in bounds. Terence Romeo got his hand on one of the balls, deflected it. Of course, the ball went back to Baraco Bull.
May pagkakataon to get that lead back. Big swinging back and forth. They find Ron J. He hit 2 earlier. He has that tendency to get several in a row, but he missed that. Jared Famous misses 1 as well. Rebound Liam McMorrow. Ito ba rebound Liam McMorrow? Kung sa katutak na rin yung rebound. Ito si McMorrow to go with his 35 points.
23 rebounds, Charlie.
They get 24 with that one.
24.
So So he's got a 30-20 again. Pasa sa loob. Fake mula kay Willie Wilson. Pinalipad si Jared Famous. That's Jared Famous' 5th personal with 8:21 remaining.
Liam McMorrow made that pass, and then, of course, Willie Wilson got the foul, and you just kind of see Liam McMorrow kind of smiling a little bit. I mean, he really had nowhere to go, but he did a good job of drawing the foul by using his body.
And you have to love the way Willie Wilson was willing. You know, normally you see, hey, it's Jared Famous. I'll just bring it back out. You have time, but
Yeah. You know what? Willie's made a career out of the way he's been playing so far. Throughout his entire career, he's always been one of those guys.
it's a steady veteran already. Don't see Willie Miller. Willie Wilson.
Willie Wilson.
Sorry about that.
Did I say Willie Miller?
I did.
Willie Wilson.
I think I did.
I think I may have said Willie Miller.
We talk about Willie Miller. He played pretty well yesterday, but they did go down in defeat to rain or shine in Bacolod City. That's an errant pass. Another turnover on the part of GlobalPort, which will give Baraco a chance to extend this lead. Lastimosa wanted early offense, no go, but it's tapped out by the green shirts. Mananatili ang bola dito sa Baraco. Baseline inbound gagawin ni RR. Well, not that big a lineup para sa Baraco except for Liam McMorrow, but they're competing.
You got to admire the aggressiveness of Lastimosa, but you know, if you're Stanley Pringle, don't reach in. You know, you got him there. You got the height advantage.
3-point lead, Baraco.
You know, Chito Navasa is one of the first guys I met when I came out here. I think he was coaching Shell at the time. The great Benji Paras and Victor
Ronnie
Pablo.
Bailey. And Jolly Escobar.
Jolly Escobar. We can't forget Jolly Escobar. I don't want to forget Jolly Escobar.
That's a miss on the free throw. That's a rebound. Nagkasabitan. Walang pito referee. Tatanong yung mga players. Aren't you gonna call something? They come down on this side. GlobalPort naghahabol. Pero tatlo lang naman ang lamang ng Baraco. Romeo gusto ng dalawa. And when Romeo wants, Romeo gets.
I think when they're doing that, when they're setting those, when the big men are setting those picks, and Terrence Romeo's coming off those picks, especially in that curl, you got the pass off the curl. I think that's what they have to stick to. It's one of the things that they have to stick to in this stretch of the ball game.
You mentioned it earlier. Dylan Ababu leading the league in 3-point percentage. What a time para makaisa. Ito si Dylan Ababu.
The right time for Dylan Ababu to step up.
His first 3 points of the game. What a time for it to come. Ito si Romeo. Romeo RR pa rin ang labanan. Doug Kramer open. Have to keep the defenses honest, and he does just that. Outside jumper.
Perfect two-man game. They ran the same play. Terrence Romeo wasn't able to get the shot off, but he found a wide-open Doug Kramer for the jump shot.
6 points na para kay Doug Kramer. Made his first 4 in the first quarter. Wala ang lamang ng Baraco. Napakaraming basketball pa natitira rito. 6:53 natitira. Inside to McMorrow.
I mean, GlobalPort had a 2-3 zone there, and it's one of the reasons why they were in the zone was to protect plays like that. But again, when you get Liam McMorrow down deep in that position, it's very hard to stop.
And credit the pass inside as well. Fading away was Romeo from 3. Rebound ni Carlo Lastimosa. Now he takes care of that ball. He had a traveling violation. He threw it away one time. So ngayon, mas malaga na sa bola. Tapos na-drive pa kayo. Walang depensa. Carlo Lastimosa doing it all.
I mean, you got to admire this kid. I mean, his bravery. He just goes straight down the middle. Great shot.
12 puntos na para kay Carlo. Here's Pringle. Wants 3. Masyado malakas, and McMorrow, it's basically McMorrow for the rebound every time, especially dahil nakaupo si Jared Famous with 5 personals.
Making stops, and they're securing the defensive rebound.
Ababu from 3 once again. Same result para kay Dylan Ababu. All 6 of his points dito in the past minute of action has stretched this lead to 9. Yeah, no, look at the 30-20 para kay Liam McMorrow. And Jared close to that with 18 rebounds as well. Mintis sa loob ang GlobalPort. Jared Famous babalik sa linya. Jesse Famous together with Pringle, Kramer, Romeo, and Graham. And Liam McMorrow, who just committed his 4th personal, is in there together with Wilson, Ababu, Joseph Yo, and Carlo Lastimosa.
Jared Famous being aggressive going to the basket there. You know, when you're talking about the last 5 minutes of the basketball game. I mean, he has to be aggressive.
Pasok yung free throws ni Jared Famous. Baba sa 7 lamang ng Barako Energy. 5:36 ang natitira. Graham, aggressive defense on Joseph Yo. The pick. Binigay kay Carlo. No hesitation. 3. Short yan. Rebound GlobalPort. Nagahabol. Behind the back. Terrence Romeo iniiwan para kay Graham who lost that ball. And White Shirts are running. 3-on-1. Laftimosa leads for Yo to McMorrow!
That was a 4-on-1 break.
You have to love the way that McMorrow can actually look down and say, hey, I got 3 guys there, I'll just let it go.
You know, I love the way he runs the floor.
The way he finishes as well. But look at that finish. That's a lane para kay Terrence Romeo. That was crazy, that play a while ago. 3-on-1 and suddenly there's a fourth guy running behind.
Fourth guy. Trailing.
Ito si Joseph Yo, iniwan para kay Wilson. Hesitation. Kick sa kanto. Looper para kay Carlo Laftimosa.
It's just amazing. The ball movement by Baraco Bull has been one of the factors as to why they've been able to get this lead and sustain it.
And also one of the factors why they're on top of the standings in the elimination round. And that shot is nullified, sabi natin referee. The foul happened before the attempt. Lastimosa goes out, Chico Lanete.
It's just a great job by Carlo Lastimosa, but man, there was at least, what, four passes, great passes in that last sequence.
I think Erica has something to tell us.
Hindi na na-achieve ng GlobalPort ang kanilang goal to keep Barako ball below 100. Paalala lang ni Coach Pito, aside from containing Liam McMorrow, they should do a better job sharing the ball to keep their offense going. Balik sa inyo.
Thanks a lot, Erica. Tuloy-tuloy ang pag-atake, pero ngayon, 5 na rin ang personal ni Liam McMorrow. Still 4:04 remaining. So the 2 imports, 5 fouls each, could be a factor as we wind this game down.
Well, they're doing the right, GlobalPort's doing the right thing. Jared Famous is doing the right thing. Hey, attack him to see if you can draw another foul out of him. He is in foul trouble.
Pasok ang unang free throw, 7:15 mula sa linya si Jared Famous. Balik PBA ito, baka nakakalimutan natin na nasa Meralco dati. Ito si Jared Famous and he replaced Stephen Thomas who replaced Patrick O'Brien. 30 points na para kay Jared Famous. So on track to get a 30-20 stat line as well. 7 points ang pinoprotektahan ng Barako. Chico Lanete, iniiwan kay Wilson. Look at that ball movement.
It's the passing. Penetration, passing, making good decisions, giving them great shots.
And a steal mula kay McMorrow. Stolen right back by Famous. McMorrow thought he was gonna get away with that, pero nakuha muli ni Jared Famous. 3:28 natitira, fourth quarter action. Joseph Yo. Wilson setting the screen. Joseph Yo, back and forth. Dribble, masyado malakas ang layup niya. Sorry, miss. Pringle, balik kay Graham. Now, nobody seems to want to shoot para dito sa GlobalPort. Romeo wanted to leave it para kay Doug Kramer.
I thought he could have made that pass a little bit earlier.
Nag-aantay na si Doug Kramer sa ilalim, hinihingi na, but that's what happened there. Turnover, and Joseph Yo now missed the layup a while ago. Tries to bring it back out. Jumper, Willie Wilson!
So far there has not been any answers for that pick and roll.
And, you know, now showing the rest of the league that there's not just one weapon. It's not just McMorrow. There's Casey, there's Joseph Yo, there's Willie Wilson off the bench, and everyone else. And Doug Kramer, all by his lonesome inside, able to get the putback. Dami pang oras, 2 minutes and 18 seconds. Just a 7-point lead for Barako.
Charlie, here comes the pick again. I don't know. They haven't made any adjustments for that. It doesn't look like they have.
And the slide inside. Somebody forgot about Chico Lanete watching Liam McMorrow.
Well, I mean, It's coming. The pick and roll is coming from Joseph Yo. Joseph Yo's been a threat all night. That the defense of Stanley Pringle makes a shot, but the defense of GlobalPort is kind of falling asleep, not worrying about everybody else. They're worrying about Joseph Yo and the big man setting the pick.
Nawawala sila. Nakanood sa mga pangyayari. 1 minute and 37. Yo, punta kay Araneta. 3 seconds to shoot. Chico will put it up. No go. Rebound taken by Doug Kramer. Hindi pwede mag-relax ang Barako dito. 7 points na kanilang lamang. 1 minute and 23 to go. Gusto sanang tumref ni Pringle. Di pumasok. Habulan sa bola. Buenafe kumuha. Graham open from 3. Siya naman bibitaw. Ayan na! 4 na lang ang lamang ng Barako Energy. Pwedeng humabol ang GlobalPort. Na kay Wilson ang bola. Joseph Yo, as expected, lumabas. But the pass anticipated. Jared Famous came out. Loses the dribble, however. And what a crucial turnover for G-Port.
That's what I'm talking about. That's right. The great defensive play right there. They had a possession. Then you got the biggest man out there handling the ball. Get it to the guard.
Got excited on that play. It was a Jared Famous, but it cost them. Yo for 3. JC and Tal, a crucial rebound. Wanted to go to Liam McMorrow, able to preserve that possession. What's Graham gonna do? Stepped out of bounds.
Wow, it's just amazing.
Aggressive foul. Too quick to stop that clock mula kay Doug Kramer. So no free throws. First team foul under the last 2 minutes, in the last 2 minutes para sa GlobalPort. One more will send Barako to the line. Who's coming out for this? Willie Wilson. At yun na yung foul mula kay Doug Kramer once again. So ngayon, pupunta na sa linya si Willie Wilson para sa dalawang free throws. Wilson has played well. Got a ton of minutes here in the fourth quarter.
And it's something that, you know, the opposing team doesn't want to do is foul because obviously they're in the penalty now. Willie Wilson's going to the free throw line, but, you know, you really have no choice at this point. You don't want any more time coming off the clock.
Just a steady veteran. You can see Willie Wilson. Perfect from the line, 4 out of 4 para kay Willie Wilson. They leave it for Famous, but it's thrown away. Lanete up ahead to Joseph Yo. He'll go straight in, swooping in. The last turnover by Pringle. So that was a miscue on the part of Pringle, and right now Romeo. No, the basket counts para dito kay Terrence Romeo. 13.7 remaining. Romeo with a chance to cut this down to just 5. And it goes out. Liam McMorrow nakuha na naman ng rebound. And they're fouling Willie Wilson once again. Romeo with a total of 28 big points in this game. He and Jared Famous leading the scoring parade para sa GlobalPort. Pero yung 39 ni Liam McMorrow, tapos may 19.
I mean, the way Liam McMorrow cleared that defensive rebound,
yeah.
you know, I mean, or that rebound off the free throw, but, you know.
There's no challenge, pero Willie Wilson still sinking those free throws.
That's 5 for 5 so far for Willie Wilson. But, I mean, you talk about the little things, you know. I mean, Willie Wilson comes off the bench, you know, puts himself in situations where he's another tip in, another rebound. And again, Liam McMorrow, one of the best in the league at offensive rebound. He's #1 at offensive rebound.
We were questioning, you know, how he would perform. We were wondering because Jared Famous is a big import. He's been operating against smaller guys, but it doesn't seem to matter.
He's a big import, but you could clearly see the size differential between the two. I mean, they might be about the same height, but McMorrow is just a much bigger guy.
And the foul once again. Si JC Intal naman ang pabubuntahin sa linya para sa dalawang free throws. And JC Intal did help out today, scoring-wise. 12 already, make that 13 para sa kanya.
And you know, he stayed in it. He stayed aggressive. I mean, you know, it's really hard as a player coming off of a 0-point game. You know, I mean, your confidence is a little bit shook, but he did everything he was supposed to do, especially getting shots off the fast break to kind of get his confidence back.
And there you have it. High quality ball game, lots of highlights para sa atin. Pero GlobalPort goes down in defeat to the Baraco Energy, who remain at the top of the standings with a 123-114 victory.